Alright, how's it going, YouTube? I got my HP Probook 645 here. I'm going to do a little tutorial video on some cool things that it can do. Get the 645, it's the Probook, it's got the drain spill keyboard on there. It's a pretty handy little laptop. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube that have features and how to tear it apart. So I'd like to go through a couple of those things. First off, to get the back off, it's pretty simple. You have your one lock right here. You pull the tab down, slips right off right there. Battery, pull the battery cable out, slips right out the back. Pretty easy. If you're going to do anything on the hardware, suggest taking the battery out. Then to get started here, we got the CPU right under here with the heat sink on top. Got the fan, that's a part of the turbine, goes straight to the fan. Here's your RAM sticks. These are upgraded RAMs. That's probably the most simple thing to upgrade. Solid state's in the corner over here. Here's your wireless and hard-lined NIC card, so you can connect the internet. Pretty basic little functions. It's really awesome. I think this has been a pretty great laptop. I'm going to show you how to take out the keyboard, because that's one of the main videos I just could not find anywhere. To take out the keyboard, there are two screws. There's one here, and it is labeled, has a little square-looking design, and there's one here. A little square looking design. So you remove both these screws. They don't come all the way out, but they will loosen out. One. And again, you'll just feel when it's loose. They won't come out. They won't fill out of the holes. So you just loosen it as much as you can until you feel like there's no tension. Okay. There's those. You can flip it back over. Try to be careful with the components. Now when you get to the keyboard side here, I use a tiny little flathead. And the keyboard comes down. And then you should just be able to pop. Yep, it's loose right there. Then it'll come right up. So, you got these little tabs on the bottom and smaller tabs on the top. So when reinstalling the keyboard, there's your keyboard out right there, there's your cable. You gotta be really careful and not put tension on the cable underneath. Get a better shot of it, because those pins can break pretty easily. Not a whole lot underneath this one, because there is, like I said, this one is the waterproof and it is the spill resistant, so it does have a drain in there too. So it tries to not hurt any components when you spill on this section of the keyboard. And then slip it back in. When you're slipping it back in, I had to use the flathead again, and I just forced it up just slightly on each side, because you'll feel it pop in. And then you make sure there's no gap at the top, because again, trying to keep this a spill resistant keyboard, so you don't want any gaps in there before tightening it back down. If I can get this thing in, that'd be great. It was kind of a pain to figure this thing out. I couldn't find a video anywhere, and so I just wanted to try it out and see if I could do it, and got it, but reinstalling hasn't been simplified yet, so I'll try to keep up with that. But then once it's reinstalled, throw the screws in on the back, and you are ready to go. And that is pretty much how you take apart this HP Probook.